Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to the 5th episode of my 1 vs 3 Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series, I'm playing against 3 Emperor AI that are on a team against me, and I'm playing as the Dwarf Archdruid, Ulrik Icepelt. In our last episode, we successfully eliminated the first of our 3 opponents. We took out Karashar Moorclaw, and we're now in the process of absorbing his throne city. In the previous episode to that, we had also taken over the city of Dularm, which was one of Karashar's cities as well. And at the end of our last episode, we also found the throne city here of our second opponent, Sulthor Nightblade, the Orc Rogue. And it just so happens that Sulthor himself is sitting in his throne, which means that if we can move in here and win this battle and take the city, we could actually eliminate or potentially eliminate here our second opponent in a 1-2 punch combo here, which would be absolutely fantastic and give us a massive advantage against our last opponent here, Nomlik, the Goblin Theocrat, who I haven't encountered yet. But don't want to get ahead of myself here. Before I get into the combat and battling this episode, I did want to just give a shout out to Casper Eklund, who had mentioned that because this leader here is a rogue, there may be some invisible units that I'm not seeing, and I'll notice them once I get closer, like an assassin or something like that. So this stack here that I'm seeing, this 6+1, could actually be stronger than I think it is, and there may even be other units around, but I won't know until I get in there, so I'll have to be a little bit more cautious. I don't want to overextend, that's for sure. How many turns would it take me to get in there? 2 turns. You know, it wouldn't be bad having another unit in there just to assist. Because this battle, I think, is going to actually be quite difficult for me. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. We're going to send our little crossbowman in over here. So, in anticipation of this being challenging, I think I'm going to try and get one more unit involved here, just to throw some more muscle at this leader. Because if I can take him out now, that's going to give me a massive advantage. So Sulthor is going to be a challenge, though that battle won't be easy. So the other comment that Casper had made was in regards to the Warlord heroes that I have. He had suggested getting them martial arts, which basically makes it so that it's a hero upgrade that makes it so that they will get 5 extra defense when they are taking attacks of opportunity or retaliation, meaning you can kind of use that to strategically mitigate damage and use up opponents' movement points. So that's something I'm probably going to try and do with my warlords potentially. So thank you to Casper for those suggestions. All right, so that kind of sums up what happened last time. I think we'll end our turn here and we'll get ready. So again, I'm going to get this little crossbowman involved here. And I'm also going to summon an Eldritch Animal. Get that going. We're going to probably add it here to Ulrik's stack, I think. Either that, or maybe we'll throw... Actually, we might throw the Boar Rider in to Ulrik's stack. And we'll summon the animal in this kind of miscellaneous stack here. Okay, so let's see what happened. Alright, so first things first, we're going to load up Ulrik there, move in as best we can. Ooh, I moved further than I should have there. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. Hopefully he doesn't attack me. I don't think he will, because he'll lose the defense of his city. So let's see what kind of Eldritch Animal we get. Ooh, a Dire Panther. That's quite nice because it has Pounce, which I think can actually be used to potentially get over walls. So I can't remember if that works or not. I guess we'll find out in the battle. But in any case, that's a nice unit to have. So, yeah, we're poised to attack next turn, that's for sure. So, one other thing I remember here. So, the city here of Iffinderland, was being attacked by undead that are coming from a spawner somewhere, I think probably in the south here or off to the side. So this city is just going to keep getting hit by increasingly more difficult undead, basically. So I think I'm actually going to send this Draconian Flamer, who's going to be really good against the undead. I'm going to send him over to basically try and assist a little bit, because I quite frankly need some more help against the undead over in this city. And I'm actually going to start sending maybe... Well, I'll start producing units here. I mean, I've got pretty good vision around. I'm not too worried about anybody coming in to invade this city just yet. So I think I'll be okay. Maybe I'll start producing a Draconian Flamer here with this city. That way I'll have another unit and I can send them down. Let's go back underground here. We'll do my turn underground. So I had completed the production of this watchtower with this builder who I'm going to send back. Oops, I misclicked there. That was a mistake. Well, we'll just keep going back. Anyway, we're trying to get some extra gold. I wanted him to actually go through that, but of course I was rushing there and I misclicked. But getting that little extra gold from tunneling is quite nice. And then, is there anything else we can produce here? So this city now, the city of Choyan, we can now produce Dwarf Shamans. And you can see here that they're going to take 4 turns. I would like to speed that up, because I want to start basically pumping them out of this city. So I think I'm actually going to produce a siege workshop to speed up that process, get a little bit more production going. And then we're going to do merchandise in the rest of our cities, I think, at this point here. So we'll tell the... And then, in anticipation for this battle, it's going to take 2 turns to summon an eldritch animal. So we're going to just summon a wild animal and add it in here. That way we'll have a little bit more strength going into that battle. Summer of Love. So this city is now growing faster. That's great. A little bit extra population. Alright, so let's end our turn. And then let's see if... Oh, and here I revealed that there's an orc assassin. So, as Casper had suggested, there was a hidden unit. So it's always good to be cognizant of that. You could get overzealous and kind of commit to the battle and then realize, oh geez, they're stronger than you thought they were. Casper had also mentioned that rogues become really nasty to deal with in the late game, and I'm very inclined to agree because of the shadow stalkers and just how pretty disgustingly powerful they can become. Oh boy. Domain invasion. Okay, that's our roving units here with these shadow stalkers and these scoundrels. So just got to be cognizant of that. I don't want them popping in on me here. So we had sent a bunch of items to some of our heroes here, which is great. We'll deal with these. So we had a shield show up, a warg, some boots, and a jug. So more morale, a shield giving that shield bonus, overwhelm, night vision, arctic concealment, frost protection. That's always nice. And then bringer of goodwill, just to decrease the cost of these units a little bit. That's pretty nice too. I think the other items went to... Should have maybe checked them before I canceled them. Oh, here we go. They went to Gorwyn here. So he got a raptor, which is excellent. Red raptor, a little bit better shield than the other hero did, and then a bow. A little more versatility in the ranged attacks there. Why don't we finish chunking away at some of this, and then we'll head back and go chunk out all of this for some extra gold as well. Let's go back up to the surface here. We're going to summon our extra animal. Yeah, so we're going to be able to get into the battle no problem here with our crossbowman, which is excellent. There we go. All right, so now we are cooking with gas. So we've got a decent stack here with a warg, dire panther, and some decent dwarves here. And then we've got Ulrik with his spider queen and boar rider that are both very strong. Baby reed serpents that are unfortunately very close to leveling up and evolving, but didn't quite get there before this battle. And then another shock serpent. So pretty decent stack here. I think we're going to do this battle and really try and get a leg up in this game. This is going to be a pretty, the turning point potentially of this game, I think. So in the meantime, we're also going to start sending this archer over. Or should I say this flamer. I just really want the extra fire damage for when more undead assail this city, because that's inevitable at this point. We're also going to be able to start producing shaman there, which will be great. And then, so in this city here of Slurm Thigh, I would like to obviously produce some units to defend. So I think we'll do a flamer in this city, just to have a little bit more defense. Okay, here we go. Back underground in our throne. I would like to start producing a Master's Guild and a hospital eventually, so I can try and get the palace. But that's not really my priority at the moment. So let's do this battle. I'm kind of putting it off. I'm a little nervous, but let's give it a try here. I think this will be a tough one for us because, again, these bards are going to try and charm our units, which is not going to be fun. They're going to be behind the walls, so they could be kind of out of reach for us. All right, let's give it a try here. I'm also anticipating some spells are going to be cast. Unfortunately, I don't really have any spells that are worth much in battle, so I'm going to have to rely more on my units than anything else. So, obviously, this spider is going to do some heavy lifting this battle. I think that much is clear. So let's do Awakened Spirit. Make that spider that much more powerful. Our wargs kind of got hit there a bit. I think we're going to try and maybe use the shield bearer as a bit of an aggro soak there and try and kind of soak up some damage. We can even use our wargs as well to kind of do that. We'll maybe send them over here. Our panthers are actually pretty useful. We're going to send them over here to assist our spider. I'm thinking maybe we throw the spider up on the wall right here to kind of suck in some of these units and deal with them one by one. And then our boar rider, I think we're actually going to send over here to take out this gate and give us a way in so that our other units can basically move on in. So we'll bring our Reed Serpent, who has that ranged attack with Poison Spit, in to support a bit. And these Shock Serpents are going to come along to provide a little bit of protection. I think that's going to be the plan. I'd like to get into the walls, though, so I stop getting hit by that Blood Pavilion. Okay, so the wargs are down. No big surprise there. Oof. So these orc cavalry, these Black Knights, they are particularly scary because they have polearm, which means that they're really good against other cavalry. So, they also have, he has Poison Mastery, so they do more poison damage. So yeah, they're really tough units, and I don't want them to fight against my cavalry because obviously with their pikes, they would decimate my boar riders. So I don't want them going into battle there with them. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use... Actually, wait, let's see. Before I do that, maybe I'll throw Nourishing Meal on just to give the spider a little bit more health. Kind of buff it up a bit. I think we'll do that. Let's do Nourishing Meal, and then we're going to use Phase to teleport right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to force them to come at me one at a time. And then I can sit in defense mode. So our Reed Serpent, we're going to just move in, again, to support our spider. Baby Shock Serpent, we're going to send our Panther over as well. We're going to send in our Shield Bearer, basically just to kind of do a bit of distraction. Maybe we'll send our Shock Serpents over here to help out on this side. Again, I'm mostly there kind of as a distraction / drawing some aggro and some damage away from my strong units that are going to need to be healthy to win this battle. Oof. Whoa, that would have been scary. Boy, oh boy, getting shaken isn't great, but... Or shaken applied, I should say, isn't great, but I'll take that over getting converted any day. Yikes, that was scary. I'm glad that wasn't successful. So yeah, we'll kill off the Zephyr Bird. And then we're gonna charge into the gate here. I'm anticipating an Assassin Strike coming in. So with that, in anticipation, I'm actually gonna move Ulrik over so that he can drop a heal on the Boar Riders once they get hit here. In the meantime, we'll also awaken the Shock Serpent, because why not? We're sitting right next to them. I probably should have awakened this Dire Panther as well. It's got some pretty good potential for damage. We'll send the Dire Panther over to assist as well. Now, these bards are almost guaranteed going to try and charm. I would not be surprised. I really don't want them up, these guys up on the wall, because once they're on the wall, they are extremely vulnerable. Yeah, they're going to suffer -3 defense and -3 melee strength, so do not want to do that. I think maybe I'll start wailing on the wall and hopefully draw them into maybe some fight here a bit. And then we'll throw our crossbowmen back here. Again, I'm just using them to kind of keep the attention of some of these units a little bit. Yeah, the Reed Serpent here is just going to kind of hang out. Actually, maybe we'll try and poison the assassin, because that assassin's going to come charging in, I think. We'll get our Shock Serpent ready to go. Ooh, that Blood Pavilion isn't fun. Okay, so now we got to fight the other bird. Oh, and they resisted, thank goodness. Okay, so we don't have to worry anymore about... Nice, okay, so that actually is fantastic. We're really drawing these units away to our units that don't matter as much. So I really couldn't ask for more. This is going to give us a chance to basically just get in there and kind of defend ourselves here. So start mounting a little bit more of an effort here. So I think what we'll do is we'll heal the Boar Rider, because they are very beat up. We'll kill off this Zephyr Bird. And then we're going to throw some damage here on the bards. Maybe try and poison them. No such luck. We're going to throw Pounce on them and get in there. Turn them around. Get the flank and do a big damage. Oh, and not get the kill. Are you kidding? Oh, I shouldn't have used that Shock Serpent attack. Should have waited. That, or the Reed Serpent attack. Should have waited. Because that's really unfortunate now. Dang. Missed opportunity there, but we're just going to have to roll with it. Yeah, not really great for our crossbowmen. I'm actually going to send them over. I don't really want them getting killed. And these Shock Serpents, I don't really want them dying either, so we'll kind of just send them back. Yeah, geez, that's unfortunate that those assassins are alive. I really should have not used that Poison Spit. I kind of thought, oh, we'll kill them, no problem. We got so much damage, we'll be fine. A little overconfident there, I think. Alright, so now we can start whittling down these other units here, basically. We've got a really good chance to web, but I don't think I kind of want to use that just yet. So I think what we'll do, we'll come in with the crossbowmen, turn these bards around, and then go in for the flank and try and get the kill. And we got it, no problem. So now we gotta take this gate out. So first things first, we'll hit it with the cavalry, and then we'll finish it off with the Panthers. So next turn we'll be able to charge right in. No worries there. And we've already used Nourishing Meal, and then healing is on cooldown. Again, pro tip, if you ever need to access the additional, if you've got more than the 12 slots there, if you've got more than these 12, just click on your hero's picture, and then you can access the other things and see the full list of available abilities that you can use in battle. I guess since we can't really do much else, we'll throw an Awakened on these baby Reed Serpents here. Maybe we'll actually send them over. Come spit at these guys a little bit. I suppose maybe I should have... we're actually going to run, because I don't want these Shock Serpents dying, because they're so strong. Maybe I can draw the cavalry out into the... Oof! Spell isn't very fun. Alright, let's get in there. So we're going to charge in for a flanking attack. Can we get the kill with our... No, doesn't look like it. Maybe if we combo up here, we can actually finish these crows off. Okay, we'll get in here and then we'll blast, get the kill. There we go. So we'll send our Serpents in as well. Reed Serpents will be in there next turn. These little guys are just going to keep cruising over. So our Spider Queen is a little worse for wear. Hopefully this heal will be available soon. My biggest fear is the Black Knight for sure. So where's the range on them? So yeah, they can get in there to whale on me here, so I gonna need to... I think what we'll do is we'll actually try for the web. Okay, now they're out of commission. We don't have to worry about them for a few turns. So now the Black Knight will come in, charge, and I think we can survive it, and then we can gang up on him with my other units. So that's going to be the plan there. Ouch. There goes my archers. Okay. So do we have the heal back? We do. So that's really good. Fortunately, my units aren't in exactly the best position to be flanking here, as you can kind of see. Yeah, I'd really like to turn them around if possible. The only one who can do it is Ulrik. I think we'll use Ulrik to do that. We're going to charge right around here. Get the... Ooh, excellent. And then we'll come in for the kill here. We'll use the spider to finish, or wail on these bards and get the kill there. So now our only opponent left is Sulthor, basically. So we can kind of group up and then go deal with him at this point. So far so good. I mean, this battle is going very well. We've still got both of our Serpents that have... Now, did we get enough to level him up? Not quite, but and we didn't get enough with this Shock Serpent either to level up. Okay, so I think first things first here, we're going to use heal. We got to heal up our boys. Especially our spider, who's going to have to do a lot of the fighting. We're going to send our Shock Serpent in as a bit of a sacrifice. Now we can go for the web here. What kind of melee damage does Sulthor do? Oof. Hits pretty hard. You know what? Let's try for the web. Oh, and we got it. That is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, not quite in range. Gives us a bit of a reprieve there. Alright, let's get our Shock Serpents in. Okay, so I would like to send these guys over. I would like to do some damage with this unit. There we go. It's getting a little more experience. That's good. Fortunately, these Shock Serpents aren't going to get enough to level up, but I mean, at this point, I'm just happy to win the battle, frankly. Let's see, where can we move to? We'll come over here and we'll do a little bit of damage. Nice. There we go. And just like that, Sulthor is eliminated from the game. Just got to walk into his city now, basically. Boom. Sulthor Nightblade has lost. So we took out Sulthor. We kept all of our good units alive, basically. And we now have his throne city. So this is an excellent, excellent turn of events for us. So now we'll start divvying up the prizes here. Sell off that. Now we can fling some poop if we want to. Shield of the Tribal Warrior, a decent shield. I think we'll actually give that to Doctor the Hideous, who doesn't have a shield. We'll keep the rest. Okay, so now we got to decide what to do with this city. I think we're going to just absorb it at this point. So that's going to be the plan there. And then we also got to level up for our hero, which is fantastic. Oh, and we have the option to get regrowth, which is a really, really powerful skill. But we also have Call Lightning, which is also very powerful. I think I'm actually going to opt for Call Lightning, because we've got so much healing with this hero. I'm going to go Call Lightning, and then eventually I can get regrowth once I save up some more points. So we're going to start summoning some more Eldritch Animals. Eventually, I would like to turn these mana nodes into my water nodes to help me out. Let's just take a quick peek now. So back underground. So yeah, we've got our ability to turn them into water nodes. Alright, now I got to decide. I've got some extra gold here. I got to figure out what to do with that. I think we need more units at this city here, especially with these units roaming around, that's for sure. Once this siege workshop is produced, I'm going to start pumping out shamans out of this city, I think. I think that's what I'd like to do. We already moved here? Yeah, we have. Okay. So we'll pick production for our throne. Again, I want to do one of these two. I think maybe the Masters Guild for starters. So we'll actually start producing that, and then we'll do it next turn. For the rest of these cities, we'll just do production. You know, it might be nice to get that prospector going, actually, now that I think about it. Just to have another unit there to try and keep these units from deciding to attack. I think that's what we'll do. So now the question is, what do I do with this army? So obviously now you can see here on the map, we've got Sulthor's cities that were in his control, but weren't his throne, and now they've become independents. So we've got a city here that has at least a tier 2 unit. Probably not all that difficult to take. Doesn't look like it has a wall either. And then we've got some, what I'm assuming are stronger. Yeah, and this is led by apparently a necromancer hero. So we've got some stronger cities out here that are garrisoned by heroes. So those will be probably a little bit more difficult to take over. But I could work on maybe trying to take these over. That being said, though, I do kind of want to head north, maybe out here, and start trying to look for Nomlik. Get rid of and start bringing the fight to my last opponent before the game starts getting too far along. So I got some decisions to make here, that's for sure. Alright, well, I definitely want to keep these units together here. I think I can... Maybe I'll leave the Boar Rider and a Shock Serpent behind as a guard for now, and then I'll start building up a bit of an army. Maybe I'll use my Draconian city, put a few units together, and then go take this city over. I think that might be the plan, because I want to get my hero basically back in the action as soon as possible. So I think we're going to do that. Yeah, we're gonna head up north here, I think. So let's go up that way. Yeah, here we can grab this watchtower while we're on our way up. That'll be nice. And then these two units can just hang out for now, and we'll start building up a bit of an army to take out these orc cities over here. I think we'll start down here because it looks like the easiest to take over. All right, so we're going to end our turn there. Boy, big turn of events there. That was absolutely spectacular. Really couldn't have asked for a better opening there. Just, I mean, at first I was worried because they were so close to me. My throne was under attack, but seeing kind of this turn of events that I'm able to basically take both of them out, boy, that feels good. And it's going to make this game a heck of a lot easier. Now it's a 1v1, and I've got 2 former throne cities to my empire, so I think this is going to be a very, very good game for me now. But by no means is this easy. I have no idea where Nomlik is. He may have time here to build himself up, so we're still going to have to see. I can't get sloppy here at any point. All right, so let's go take this. There we go. Okay, now we can see a bit better. So there's that hero. And it looks like most of these structures are explored. Obviously not the big, heavy structures, but... And they're not happy with us. You know, while I'm on my way up here, it might be worth just going in to maybe see if we can take this city over. Yeah. On the other hand, though, I do kind of want to just get back up into the fight. I'm going to have to think about that for a minute. Normally I would go for the city, but I really want to, again, start exploring further to the north and to the east here and see if I can find Nomlik. I think I got to consolidate a bit, though, so maybe let's try and clean up what I have before I do anything else. So we'll get a little bit more gold here. Nice. Okay, so we've now got a flamer to guard this city. And again, I'm tempted to start sending them over this way to create a little army here to do some invading. That might not be the worst idea. Maybe we'll just keep making a couple more flamers to guard the city. I think that's what we'll do. Make a couple more Draconian flamers there. Excuse me, and we'll send this one over. And I know this one's not super happy being this terrain, but I think just having that extra fire damage is going to be worth it. Especially if undead show up, because I'm anticipating some undead popping up. Alright, let's go back underground. So we now have the ability to produce shamans in this city, which is excellent. So I'm going to start doing that. I don't have enough to do it now, but next turn I can start. We can now make hunters and shamans in this city, which is great for us. So let's start with merchandise. Delarm. We've got enough here to start kind of making a bit of an army, so we're gonna hang out though. I don't want to start. I want to kind of just consolidate, make sure that everything's hunky-dory before I start trying to move on. I suppose I could go try raiding a tomb or something, but I don't think I'm quite strong enough. I want these two to evolve before I do anything crazy. Yeah, it's just, this is such a detour. It's going to take a couple of turns to get in there. Ah, what the heck. Let's get in there and see if we can take that city over. Maybe we can do a battle with this necromancer and level these two up. That would be quite nice. Alright, we're going to end our turn there. So let's see if anything pops up in my domain. I'm really hoping I don't get attacked too much right now by any roving units. That would be quite annoying were that to happen. It's always the danger when you start spreading out to attack. You don't want to leave yourself too narrowly guarded. And at the same time, oh, speak of the devil. Here we go. We got some, a node serpent. Yikes, that is not good. And I suspect they are going to be all over this city any minute now. That's not good. Yikes. You know what? I think I'm going to summon the animal here just to protect that city. Yeah, I want a little bit more defense on this city, especially with this coming in at me. So we got a proposal from a city. Oh, this probably was one of Karashar's cities underground. Yeah, we'll accept that, sure. And you know what? Let me know when you want to talk. Got a few items have arrived here with our hero. So we got a club for him. And, oops. And then this item here, we have a shield for our hero on our throne city. Okay, so now we got a little bit more defense on this city, which is good. That city can just chill for now. And we're starting production on our shaman, which is excellent. So let's go back up to the newly acquired throne city here of Karashar. I think now we'll just maybe start building up some units there to guard. We'll send this Draconian over to help out, join up with this army. Once he's there, I think maybe we'll send a squad over to try and take out that city if possible. And here we go. Now we've got a Draconian to help out in this battle, which is excellent. Again, having that fire damage against the undead I think will be quite useful. Assuming the undead decide to attack me again, that is. Which I'm fully expecting. Alright, let's go back up here. Oh, and yeah, the hero's back in the... Ooh. Oh boy. It's a little stronger than I was anticipating. We've got a shock trooper, spearman, they're ghouls, grave master, so an orc necromancer hero who I'm assuming is an arc lich. Yep, must already have it from the start or something. Wow, and this hero's undying as well. Jeez, that's a really strong hero. Yeah, let's keep pumping out some flamers here just to guard these cities up. I really want to make sure I'm not open for any attacks. Okay, and in Dularm, I'll make a hatchling just to have that fire damage. These elementals. That'll be nice to have against them. I'm probably going to get attacked in that city, to be perfectly honest, and I don't know if I'll be able to win that battle. Those are some pretty nasty elementals. I think, yeah, we'll start summoning an Eldritch Animal again. Ugh, I am dreading this unit coming in and attacking me here. I really don't want to try and have to do that battle, but I'm going to probably have to. I think I'm going to have a choice. Alright, let's end our turn there. Yeah, this unit, I don't think they're really I think I'd be able to win this battle, but it would be a tough one. That hero is quite powerful. All right, let's see what happens. We'll move back down here. Oh, that's scary. Well, they seem to be hesitating. They could have come in and attacked, but chose not to, apparently. And now we've got at least another unit there to help with the defense. Oh, and this city wants to be peaceful. Sure, we'll accept that. Maybe we can get a quest from them or something to help them out. So, ooh, yeah, I don't like this. I really don't like this. They came out of the Shadow Realm, these elementals. Okay. You know, I could summon an Eldritch Animal to help out here, but I feel like that's maybe not the best plan. Let's start sending this unit over. We're gonna head over to that city, basically. And we'll send the archer in just to guard for now. Suppose he could come with to help maybe with the battle. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Alright, anything going on over here? No, we're good on this city. Although, again, I'm anticipating the undead showing up any turn now. Oh, it would be awesome to have a shaman there. Although with poison bolts, that's maybe not the most useful. Actually, if I have a shaman, I could go and start doing these battles to try to recruit some elephants or something like that. That would be great. Let's go back underground. So yeah, this city is producing that shaman, which is excellent. You know what the heck? Let's give it a try. I think we'll be able to win this battle. We just got to be real careful. I'm assuming they got blood. I didn't check. I think, yeah, they have blood pavilion, which is super annoying. I gotta say, this is one of the better damage dealing abilities. Ooh, and what's this? Devout units suffer minus... Well, I don't think any of my units are devout, so that was kind of an odd spell to cast. But I suppose his units, all the undead now have extra resistance, so they're going to be more resistant to... Well, these units wouldn't do anything because of them being undead, but they're now more resistant. So I got to watch out for that. So it's going to, once again, be all on the spider. Do the work. So I'm going to... first of all throw... Ooh, I do have lightning. Boy, that does a lot of damage. Yikes. It's a pretty solid ability. You know what? I think I'm going to, first of all, use Nourishing Meal. And use my same strategy. Right there. Defense mode. And then next turn with Ulrik, we'll just kind of guard Ulrik a little bit. And next turn I'll use that thunder attack. Lightning attack, I should say. Alright, there we go. This is the battle I need to win. So now let's see, can we web them? No, we can't, but at least we tried. And they're not gonna be affected by Poison Spit. So now let's see, we can lightning both these units. Maybe I should have tried to stun them first. Well, at least these guys got stunned. That's kind of nice. Yeah, and I don't want to send my Shock Serpent in and die. So I think send the Reed Serpent in. Ouch, that blood pavilion. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Doing some big damage. We can get the kill there. That's excellent. So we'll drop a heal on our serpents here, because I really don't want them going down. Ouch. Alright, let's try and deal maybe with these spearmen. Actually, you know what? Let's come around and try and web our necromancer. There we go. Ooh, and we do have the ability to do this. Oh, and they're stunned. That's perfect. Oh, man. That is so bad. That blood pavilion is so nasty. Alright, we'll kill off. There we go. I don't think we get any experience for hitting the gate. No. Oh, I hope these shock serpents aren't killed by the blood pavilion. Oh, and they resisted it, thank goodness. Almost died there, but okay, now we can get the kill on. There we go. Perfect. That was a tricky battle, but we got it done. Fortunately, no experience for our serpents, but look at this incredible city. Boy, it's got some... Wow, it's got a forbidden sanctum. It's got a tomb. It's got a trading post. Holy cow. Yeah, I want this one in my domain. That is for sure. This is a very, very powerful city. Got a black wand here, which we're going to send to Gorwyn Underground, I think. Yeah, that's a... Wow, that's a... I'm glad I came back for this city. And then, you know what? We'll summon a unit there to guard. Now, I'm not strong enough to go raiding any of these things, so we're going to just head off down the road here. Get some more experience. Maybe we'll... You know what? Maybe we'll even go head up to that inn. Might not be the worst plan. Alright, now, let's figure out... We could start converting these, but I think I just want more units at this point, to be perfectly honest. So how are we doing in our throne? So we almost have our Masters Guild produced, which is great. This little city's just going to kind of be just chilling right now. Almost have these shamans ready to go, which is great. Back up here. You know, it would be so awesome to have this Peak of the Forefathers. Oh, getting those Draconian flyers going. On the other hand, though, you know, it might be worth just building this Archdruid's Dolmen, and then we can have shamans. With that, I think they have fire damage because they're Draconian. You know what? I like that plan a little bit better. As much as I really do like the flyers, I think that's a bit more efficient. Yeah, in this city, I think we're just going to kind of hope we don't get attacked. And back over here, you know what, we could start producing a shaman over here, and then maybe we can go hunt down those undead. But shaman's not really going to be that good against the undead, quite frankly. You know what, a little too expensive. Let's do the hunter instead. Grab a bit more of this money here. There we go. Okay, we'll end our turn. Now let's see, are these elementals going to attack us? That's the question. I was fully expecting them to. But maybe they won't. Be great if they just went back to the shadow. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's give this battle a try. So I gotta be real careful because we have two units that have phase. The Wisps have phase, and the Node Serpents have phase and sprint. And then obviously we've got Blight Elemental's gonna probably throw a weaken on somebody, and a Weakening Breath as well attack. Yikes, that's gonna be pretty gross. So I want to keep my Flamer alive, so we're gonna send the Flamer back. So I'm also going to keep my hatchlings back because they do that fire damage, which will come in handy. And then obviously I want my hero to be in good position. We're going to use Last Stand. I think maybe we'll throw it on the Griffin because the Griffin is going to be kind of a bit of our tank, I think, this battle. Because we really don't have any other units that are super tanky. So, yeah, the Griffin's going to have to kind of deal with that. Yeah, definitely not an ideal army for battling these elemental units here. So, again, we want the Draconians in the back. spiders are going to kind of spread out a bit here. We don't want our hero getting too deep into the battle either. I think we'll basically just throw another last stand maybe on one of the spiders. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to just throw this on the spider babies here. Have them be kind of in the battle as well. There we go. Our griffin is going to kind of be out here. Again, we'll use these units to try and soak up the damage if possible. Nice, okay, so that's great. So at least now we can start wailing on this node serpent before anything else kind of gets to us. Which is really good. Alright, so we're going to have to try and take advantage of some flank attacks here if we can. Alright, so go over here. We'll turn the serpent. And that gives us a flank over here. And I think we can come in with a crossbow, and that's a flank, yeah. Ooh, and then we can come in and get the flank kill with these spiders, it looks like. So we would do a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 16 damage. It's a pretty good chance of getting the kill. I think that's probably worth the risk, but maybe we'll do the flamer as well here. We'll move the flamer over so that... There we go. Oh, we can't quite do that, so we'll back up one. There we go. Alright, now we can get the kill, no problem. There we go. And then we'll throw our spider out there as a bit of a sacrifice, and we'll actually throw our griffin over here. Let's hope that they maybe attack the griffin. Yeah, that's... Oof, gosh, that's not fun. Alright, well, we'll come in here and do a flank attack. Can we try for the web? We could. Let's come in this way and flank these wisps. Finish them off. There we go. Unfortunately, due to the positioning here, I'm going to have to hit my own unit if I want to use the flamers to attack. That's not very good. Alright, well, let's try for a web. No such luck. Let's try again. We got that one. So now we're in a way better position here. Boy, that's nice that we don't have to worry about that anymore. Of course, our one unit died of poison, which isn't great. Let's see, is anybody... Let's try and maybe level up the griffin a little bit. There we go. So, only lost the one unit. Overall, a successful battle. Boy, that was scary, though, seeing those elementals come right out of the Shadow Realm there. So this is a kind of a dead end, so it would be a dead end turn, but it would give us a chance to upgrade our units here, so I think we'll do it. So let's take on these elves and try and level up our serpents here finally. Been waiting to do that for a while, so let's try and get it done. Alright, so first things first, let's come and heal up our shock serpents because they're not feeling so hot. We're going to kind of let them come to us. Got to watch out for some of these pikemen. And of course those cavalry with phase, there it is. Now the one good thing about fighting elves is that they're a little bit weak to blight damage, and obviously my spider does blight damage and these reed serpents do blight damage, which is definitely helpful for us. Ooh, we've got the option for some lightning strike here. I just got to make sure that nobody gets killed off here. I don't want to risk losing anybody. So I don't want to risk... I was going to go over here, but I don't want to get in melee combat with the serpent, so we're just going to do that. And then we're going to just do this. There we go. And then maybe we'll try for a web here. Okay, we got that. That's perfect. And we'll use the shock serpent there. The spider's probably going to get flanked, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Went after the hero. Alright, so we'll kill off the swordsman. And that gives us the opportunity to come around for a flank here with our serpents. And then, yeah, we can get the kill here. There we go. Boy, I wonder if maybe they're... I wonder why they're... Oh, no, okay, they didn't have as much. I was confusing them. Okay, so both these units need still to get a little bit more experience, so we will not kill off this unit just yet. We'll let both of these units have at it first. So we'll come in, do some damage there. Almost. Come in and do some damage there. Oh boy. And then I guess we'll just get the kill with the Spider Queen, who will heal a little bit more. There we go. So these serpents are gradually eking closer and closer to evolving. Very, very close now, both of them. Let's see, do we want to buy anybody here? I don't think so, really. Don't think we really need anybody else at this point. I suppose we could go do some exploring up here in the water. Maybe head north and see what's up there. I'm a little hesitant about embarking, although I do know that there's a city right here. That city doesn't appear to have a wall. So, you know what? In the interest of continuing to expand, that might actually be a good plan. Again, I am kind of hesitant about fighting any water units or anything like that, but I suppose I can just ignore them if I don't want to fight them. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll embark. And I think these units, yeah, they can swim, so that'll actually be just fine. Alright. So now let's start, yeah, you know what, let's throw our money at the capital here and start producing that hospital. And then we'll just do some more merchandise in most of our other cities in this intervening turn. Kind of like having this here as a bit more of a guard for the city, so I'm going to leave that there. Now, is there anything that I would benefit from having in my domain? Doesn't really look like it up underground. Let's zoom out and see if there's any more diggable land that's going to kind of be beneficial for me. Maybe up here we could do a little bit of navigating up this way with our builder. So there's an undiggable wall right around here, but we could just dig out most of this and get some more money, basically. We'll send this unit in over the wall. Again, I want them to go in and take that city over when possible. Bring that archer along too. And then I got to start getting a unit in there to defend. Don't want to lose my newly acquired throne of Sulthor there. Alright, we're going to end our turn there. So I'm anticipating that the undead are going to start charging at this city any turn now. So now I think maybe I should try and get some scouts going. Ah, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to win this battle looking at it. Now these Draconians are going to give me a chance at it, but because there's 3 reanimators, and these reanimators are pretty tough. Well, we'll retreat back. Let them come to us. The Lost Souls won't be any issue with the Flamer. They'll probably group up as they usually do. Ooh, and they're actually leading with the Reanimators, so maybe I'll employ my cheese technique for one more turn here until I end up getting some additional units. I think that's the plan. I'm going to cheese one more turn here, and then I'll have that Hunter, which will just give me another unit to defend. Again, I would very much like to go and take out this necromantic circle that's spawning these undead. Really don't like my city continually being threatened by these undead like this, but I think I'm now finally in a position where my economy is strong enough that I'm actually able to kind of start mustering up an army, so that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, am I out of... I think I'm... Yeah, I'm out of range. I should be fine. Again, this technique really only works when you don't have a wall. Although if you have just an army of lost souls and you have a wall, the lost souls won't attack the gate because they'll just go right past it. So it will work in that situation, but I think we're okay. Are we out? Yeah, we're out of range. Okay. Whew. It's a little trickier when they have ranged units, but fortunately we were able to do it. So that buys us one more turn. And will allow us to have this hunter unit to assist us in that battle. Okay, lots of things going on. So we've now got race governance with orcs. Warhalls are cheaper, or great swords and impalers get more melee damage. We're not really focused as much on tier 1 units, so we're going to just do the warhalls being cheaper, I think. Hero offers to join. Ooh, an Archdruid hero. Yeah, we'll definitely take another Archdruid. That would be awesome. And in this city, that would be great because then we could maybe go raid this Forbidden Sanctum. Let's take a peek at her talents here. So this is Hingrid the Hardbottom. She's already got Nature's Resistance. That's great. Definitely like that. Yeah, that's a great hero. I will definitely try and get that hero into my domain, or into my empire, I should say. So maybe let's go do a bit of mining here and get some more gold. There we go. Domain invasion. Yeah, because that was the undead. I suppose I could cast this here to really make sure we clear out those pesky undead. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Just to really drive home the point there. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this poop bucket. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that poop bucket, and that's going to give us plenty of money. So now we'll accept that hero into our army here. And, oh, and look at this. We got some elemental units that are just asking for a beatdown. Well, why don't we start creating an army here to go and take care of that. So first things first here, we'll level up our new hero. Take Befriend Animal, Awaken Spirit, Nourishing Meal for sure. And then, oh, I really like Call Ancestral Spirits as a spell. That's a great spell to have. We're about to fight a Frost Elemental. Yeah, so let's take... since we're about to do that battle, let's do Warm at Night. And then, what spells does she have? Root Spears, Savage Rage, that's not bad. Oops. Back to Hingrid here. So maybe we will do... I think we'll actually just do more casting points. And then next level up, we'll grab Call Ancestral Spirits, which is a very, very powerful spell. Basically creates essentially like a Phantasm Warrior, but the Druid version of it. And you can just summon it as a combat summon, which is very, very powerful in my opinion. Okay, we'll send this unit over. Let's see if we can take this pesky bunch out without losing anybody. There we go. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to try to convert them because they are elemental or incorporeal, not animals, but let's see, can we entangle? Not the greatest chance. So I think I'm going to use the Mammoth as a tank. It's going to be kind of the game plan. So we're going to do two things. We're going to come over here. First, we're going to throw Nourishing Meal. Give it more health. And then we're going to use Awaken Spirit. I'm going to charge in for a big devastating punch there. And because it's a mammoth, it's obviously it's got frost protection. And with Warm at Night, it's 100% resistant to frost, which is fantastic. And then our other units here, we're just going to kind of get them ready to help out. There we go. Okay, no worries there. So now we can just basically do some extra work on these little wisps here, which are in need of killing. There we go. We can try for a web. Ooh, and we got it. Excellent. So let's come in and get some experience with Hingrid here. Here we go. And then get a little bit more here. Get the kill with our mammoth. Nice, get a level up with our mammoth. This is going to be a fun little stack to work with here. Maybe we can evolve the Dread Spider eventually too. I'm glad I got this little army. So we're probably not strong enough to take the Forbidden Sanctum just yet. However, we could start doing some clearing, do some fighting, and kind of just get stronger generally here, which I think is going to be the plan. Ooh, and look at this. A portal above ground. And that's going to give us a look into an area we haven't been at all. So I could head down here and take out... Oh, we got an inn as well. Is that? I think that's an inn. Yeah. We could head down here and take out this stack, and that would give us a chance to maybe recruit a powerful unit if we need one. But I am also very tempted to go up here and get a look-see at what's above ground. So let's maybe do that. Ooh. Animals we could try to get on our team. Boy, we are just options galore up here. You know what? Let's head to this cartographer tent. Yeah, we can find a city, maybe start establishing ourselves over here. And let's go back underground. So we want to keep this city defended. Obviously, we've just got this monkey now. So, got a little ahead of myself there, kind of abandoned my city. Let's make a prospector just because we actually have enough gold for that. And we'll summon a standard wild animal as well there, just to, again, we want to beef up our defenses. Alright, so now we can start heading further in here. Let's see what kind of defense. Okay, so they just got 2 units there. With our really strong Boar Rider, I think we'll be able to take them out, especially if we have an archer supporting, or a flamer supporting that battle. We're going to need units defending this city as well shortly here. This is now, Brunhald is now part of our empire, so we've got the ability to make some decent orc units. Maybe get an orc priest there as a guard eventually. Alright, let's go back to Sul here. We'll just do merchandise again for now. You know what? Maybe we'll even send... Yeah, I think we'll send him up there just to guard the city. Quite frankly, this city is far more important than this little guy here. If I was to lose Sul, not the end of the world, but I don't want to lose... Oops. Don't want to lose Choyan. Okay, to Brynhold now. So for now, we'll just do merchandise, but very shortly we're going to start producing units there, I think. Okay, so we now have a dolmen, which means that we can start producing Draconian Shamans. Ooh, with firebolts. That's really nice. And we can also make Draconian Hunters, which is cool because if you're Draconian, you tend to kind of rely more on fire damage, especially with your ranged units here, the Hatchling and the Flamer, as well as the Elder. But with Hunters, you get just straight up kind of standard bow attacks, which is kind of nice. But we're not going to really need to take advantage of that too much. Fortunately, we're still going to take us 3 turns to make, but yeah, that's something I want to get started on, so we're going to put that in the queue. Okay, now over here, I think we're going to let them attack us, so we kind of get the advantage of letting them come to us. So I'm just going to tell my units to basically chill out. Oh, yeah, okay, and we've got Ulrik still. So we've got these baby Kraken who are actually pretty difficult to deal with, and I'm having these units that are essentially going to be in boats, who are going to be very susceptible to attack by these Kraken. I'm not going to do that battle. It's not really worth it. I thought about it pretty heavily there, but definitely... Ooh, look at this. We could try and get this Shock Serpent. We can try and recruit it. So yeah, let's do that. We'll go on to land next turn here and try and get this unit in our army. And then we can head over to this city here, in this Orc City. Take it over, or try to anyway. Alright, I think that's going to about do it for my turn here. Let's just finish our production. We're just going to do merchandise. And that mammoth needs to just chill out. Yeah, we're going to just tell them to go there. Alright, so that's going to do it for our turn. Let's just zoom out and look at our progress here. So we're really getting a hold of more cities, which is excellent. Took out 2 of our opponents. The only opponent we have left now is Nomlik, the Goblin Theocrat. Both Sulthor, and Karashar are dead. So, boy, that was a productive episode. Lots happened there, taking out Sulthor. I think we're going to save it right here. We're going to call this one Episode 5. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.